Today's top news headlines. Manipur will vote in 2 phases on February 27 and March 3. Man shot to death, another hurt in shooting at Moreh. And India administers 150 crore COVID vaccination doses. Hello, this is Pony TV, giving you the latest English bulletin at 7. I'm LAKSMIBAI. Now the news in detail. The Election Commission of India, ECI, Saturday announced the schedule for the assembly elections in Goa, Punjab, Manipur, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. While UP will go to polls in 7 phases from February 10 to March 7, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Goa will vote in a single phase on February 14. Manipur, on the other hand, will vote in 2 phases on February 27 and March 3. The counting of votes will be held on March 10, the poll body added. Elections will be held for 403 assembly seats in Uttar Pradesh, 117 in Punjab, 70 in Uttarakhand, 60 in Manipur, and 40 in Goa, said Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra. No road shows, padyatras, cycle or bike rallies and processions shall be allowed till 15th of January in view of COVID situation. The situation will be reviewed and fresh instructions to be issued later, CEC said. He also said that the Model Code of Conduct, MCC, comes into effect immediately from announcement of the schedules. It is mandatory for political parties to upload on their website detailed information regarding individuals with pending criminal cases selected as poll candidates and as to why this particular candidate was selected, CEC said. Citing the latest surge in COVID-19 cases, the Congress has announced that it would not hold any rallies in Uttar Pradesh and urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath to refrain from holding large public events in the state. Meanwhile, all public meetings and gatherings in Goa will now be limited to 50% capacity for indoor venues and up to 100 people in outdoor venues, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant announced on Friday as the coastal state, which goes to the elections soon, recorded a steep rise in COVID-19 cases. Meanwhile, with the announcement of the election schedule by the ECI, the Model Code of Conduct comes into effect immediately and will be applicable across the state. All the intending candidates, political parties, the state and union governments and all the stakeholders are therefore directed to comply strictly with the Model Code of Conduct with immediate effect till the election process is completed. Chief Electoral Officer Manipur Rajesh Agarwal told a press meet in his chamber at Lamphel on Saturday.
The elections in Manipur will be conducted in 2 phases. First phase, the notification will be issued on 1st of February. Last day of nomination will be 8th of February. Scrutiny of nominations will be conducted on 9th of February. Last day of withdrawal of candidature would be 11th of February. And date of poll for the first phase will be 27th February, that is a Sunday. Similarly, for the second phase, the issue of notification will be on 4th of February. Last day of making nominations, 11th of February. Scrutiny of nominations will be on 14th of February, which is a Monday. Last day of withdrawal of candidature will be 16th of February, that is a Wednesday. And the date of poll will be 3rd March on a Thursday, on the Thursday. Counting of votes for both the phases of election will be held on 10th of March, that is a Thursday, and the whole electoral process shall be completed on 12th March 2022.
A man was shot to death and another injured at Muslim Nagar Lekai in Moreh Ward No. 5 under Technopal district last night around 7:30 p.m. Report says an unidentified man shot the duo who were traveling in a Brezza car bearing registration number AS11N6301 at Muslim Nagar Lekai. The deceased has been identified as Raj Gasmir, aged 22, son of Kenu Prasad Gasmir from Moray Ward number 8, and the injured has been identified as Mohammed Mubarak, aged 24, son of Mohammed Tomba from Sekmaijin. The injured was rushed to Moray Hospital but later referred to RIMS Hospital for better treatment. As per the report, the accused in the fatal shooting incident has been identified as Jia-ul Haq, alias Rohit, aged 32, from Moray Muslim Nagar Lekai. Reports suggested that Jia-ul Haq stopped the moving car and shot the two occupants from the back of the car, killing Raj Gasmir and injuring Mohammed Mubarak. After committing the crime, Jia-ul Haq hurriedly dropped the car with the body of Raj Gasmir and dumped it in front of KCC Church in Moray, Ward number 2, Mission Vang. He is at large now. Moray police later recovered the car along with the body from the spot. Later, the body was sent to Jennings for post-mortem. SP of Technopal District, Superintendent Golimang, visited the spot to take stock of the situation. Meanwhile, some unidentified persons vandalized several vehicles parked at Moray Muslim Nagar Lekai. Later this morning, angry residents of Muslim Nagar Lekai, Moray, destroyed the house of Muhammad Jia-ul Haq, alias Rohit, the accused. Manipur Muslim Council MMC Moray President Muhammad Razauddin told media the council strongly condemns the act.
Pase atu matanda agat piyo aduga ahpadan BTV highway ko Manipur Council ka ni aduga ngasi makso ayuka hajan bangam draba pasaw maraba praja mayam sangina haiba Jawlak alias Rohit di yum ase mayam panjasing na kuwai badagi Manipur Council na timne adugo mayam gi mo kanna horo kana mara marga ngamaude dina agi yum para ama apa thoi masi Masida Manipur Muslim Council na thoi ba thobo asida mogi thokaliba nuba asida karimata cooperation piroi mahakku koi di Manipur Muslim Council na phangba report khuding mak mari leina ba authority police ta pidra mahakku athu matanda phagat pada mating pangani hoji ko pangani haina ledli duga mahak ki mahak mondaso akko dandi pigani haibagi koi gi site gi su Manipur Muslim Council amadi khuntam gi mayam singi wari ni haibi sila.
Various organizations have condemned the cold-blooded murder of Raj Gasmir of Moray Ward number 8 last night. His body was found dumped at Mission Vang, Moray Ward number 2 after being murdered at border pillar number 79 within Moray Ward number 7 of Muslim Nagar. His companion, Mohammed Mubarak from Sekmaijin, Wabagai, was grievously injured in the shooting, they said. The organizations appealed to the state government to bring the culprit, Jia-ul Haq, alias Rohit, to book and take legal action against him. If the government fails to fulfill the demand, then the body of Raj will not be claimed and public agitation will be taken up. Hill Tribal Council Moray Subdivision and Manipur Muslim Council Moray also condemned the incident. India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage crossed 150 crore 52 lakh mark yesterday. Out of the total vaccination, more than 87 crore 80 lakh doses have been administered as first dose and 62 crore 71 lakh doses were administered as second dose. Union Health Ministry said more than 81 lakh vaccine doses have been administered till 7 p.m. yesterday. The ministry said more than 1 crore 99 lakh cumulative COVID-19 vaccine doses administered among adolescents between 15 to 18 age group so far since the start of vaccination drive for adolescents. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated fellow citizens on crossing the 150 crore milestone of COVID vaccination drive. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said that India is grateful to all those who have been working to make country's vaccination drive a success. He said the vaccination drive has ensured that many lives are saved, and at the same time, we should also keep following all COVID-19 related protocols. The Prime Minister urged all those eligible to get their shots and fight COVID-19 together. Manipur reported a sudden spike in COVID-19 cases on Saturday. The state registered 76 fresh cases and 1 death in the last 24 hours, as per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room. It said the positivity rate was recorded at 3.1%. The state's COVID tally has climbed to 126,088, while the death increased to 2,010. The state COVID-19 Command Control Room in a release also cases were confirmed after testing 2,430 samples in the past 24 hours. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia said that over 2 crore children between the age group of 15 to 18 have been administered the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. He said this achievement has been met within a week of the start of the vaccination drive for children. He said vaccination of children is going on in a rapid manner across the country. As instructed by the State President Manipur Pradesh, it has been informed to all the district and mandal presidents of BJP Manipur Pradesh that there will be no big gathering or meeting in the district and mandal level till January 15, according to a press release from L. Deven Singh, General Secretary, BJP Manipur Pradesh. Now, let's take a short break. Keep watching.
Anova chahi 2022 na lakpada mayamda ya proposal pizari lenana poni tv gi mai kai de su mayamda ya proposal pizari anova chahi na lakpada lamdam sida leiba mi pung khudingma amna ningba thungba harau tayamba mai thongga lenana thallaba dunglaba society ma oiba haina ina aibung apuda thongni jari lenana once again wish you a very happy new year.
Anova chahi 2022 na lakpasida pandemic asilo sinkiduna hanagi punsi mahingda lakpa oirasanu ireicha khwai punamakna nuksi janana nungai phana punsi sangba oirasanu. Happy New Year everyone.
Welcome. After the break, you're watching Pony TV English News at 7. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, has asked Nagaland, Meghalaya, Manipur and Punjab to expedite the vaccination of children in their respective states. Earlier in May 2021, the NCPCR had written to the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, and sought guidelines for the treatment of children considering the third wave of COVID-19. On May 13, Chairperson NCPCR Priyank Kanungo wrote to Dr. Balram Bhargava, Director General ICMR, the ongoing second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic is impacting a slightly greater number of younger people. The third wave of COVID-19 is projected to hit the country according to experts and will affect children too. The Supreme Court of India has emphasized the need to prepare for the same. You may kindly appraise the Commission if additional protocols have been developed, said the NCPCR chief. According to health experts, the third COVID wave has hit the country and it is necessary to focus on the vaccination drive to curb the infection spread. A team of Bisnupur District Police Commandos seized 63 packets of opium weighing around 49.7 kg yesterday around 2:20 p.m. near Bisnupur Forest Gate along Bisnupur-Khopum Road. It is said during routine frisking and checking under the command of officer in charge Y. Sakti Sen Singh, under the supervision of Additional Superintendent of Police, Bisnupur, Roni Mayeng Bam, and overall guidance of SP Bisnupur and Herojit Meite, detained one Tata truck bearing registration number AS01FC0271 on suspicion. On spot verification, the driver of the Tata truck identified himself as Langpok Langpam Kiran Singh, aged 29, son of late L. Sachi Singh of Torbung Bangla Maning Lekar. A total of 63 packets of opium were recovered from the vehicle. The truck driver was arrested after observing necessary formalities at 2:25 p.m. He, along with the seized items, was later handed over to Visnupur Police Station for further necessary action, SP and Herozit said.
Ngarang se koi reliable oi ba paw mo phangwadagi nungthen pung ani ga mit yang khai adwai da koi torbung bangla som site gi yam laba opium puraga koi jiribam lom da chat ka da bagi paw ma leba through khopum madu phangwadagi koi na Visnupur forest gate mapa se da koi na tata truck ama detain tawi hai ba tata si koi na sek to matam da ahan mamukta da koi gi tool